So welcome back to ZenTen with Jackie Rose of Zentangle, and we're on day 5, shading day of our pattern Starbuck. So let's take a nice deep breath in and out. Relaxing, letting everything go. Let's do our tortillon toast. 1, 2, 3. Say with me, tortillon, tortillon. Great, now you are eligible to shade. So pick up your pencil using the side of your tip. We're going to start from the inside and work our way out. So the first thing we'll do is we'll put a little bit of graphite right in the middle of our printemps, just a little bit right there, and then blend that in with your tortillon. Giving it a little bit of shading there. And now on the outside of this or of this ring with the polka dots, on the outside of that, so it'd be the inside of the pattern tag, we're going to put a little graphite right along that edge. And then facing your tortillon towards the line, towards the edge, you can just blend that in, staying very close to that edge, just smoothing it out, blending it in. Little circular motions are always a good way to shade, to blend. You could also go back and forth, different directions. Okay, so we've got a little shading going on there. Maybe go back and blend that in a little bit more. Just going over that same area, smoothing it out, making it a little bit darker. Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing in this layer here where the stripes are. So we'll go right inside the stripes, right along the edge. Just put in some graphite using the side of your pencil. Not, you want to skip over these areas, right? So just where the stripes are. And then take your tortillon and blend it in, facing the line, facing the edge, staying real close to the edge. And then go around again. Smoothing it out some more, making it a little bit darker. Paying attention to how the tortillon feels in your hand. And now we're going to do the same on the other edge of this section of the stripe. So kind of going right over that edge line, but favoring the inside of these stripes. So I'm just using what's left on my tortillon right now. I don't even need to put down more graphite, and just going right over the edge, making sure the middle still stays light or white, and just going along the edge there. You can see how it's starting to give it that, produce that 3D effect, lifting off the paper a little bit. Very cool. Okay. So now I'm still going to use, no, I think I'll take up, now we're going to do the same thing, but in the end zeppel, right? So right in this end zeppel pattern, do the same thing, bringing in some graphite right along the edge, above those triangle, above those points. And then blending it in just like we've been doing. Staying very close to that edge, bringing it out just a little bit. facing your tortillon towards the line, towards the edge. And then going back again, blending it in some more, going a little bit darker along the edge there. And then let's do the same thing we did with these stripes. We're going to also go on the outer edge here, the top edge. So right below the pattern doodad, still inside with enzeppel, but right along the edge, we're putting a little bit of graphite right along the line. And then with your tortillon facing the edge, blend it in with little circular motions or back and forth, the opposite direction that you put the graphite on with. I love shading day because look how different this looks compared to yesterday or a few minutes ago. The shading really makes it pop, really gives it a whole look. Okay, so now using what's on my tortillon already, I'm just going to do this outer layer, the first layer really. Just using what's already on my tortillon because I don't want it too dark. I just want a light shade of gray right along the edge. And there you have it. I might put a little bit of shading on the tips here. I think I'm going to put a little shading. I'm actually going to use my tortillon right on the tips of these stems that we did on day one. Just putting a little bit of graphite there. And then blending that in. Pushing it down a little bit, giving it a lighter layer. Cool. So let's take a look, see if you'd like to add any more shading yourself. As I'm looking at this, I think I do want to add a little bit using what's on my tortillon, maybe inside the doodad pattern, just right below, kind of going right over the line, really, like the top line. Just giving it a little bit. Yeah. So let's take a look, turn it around, getting at a different angle, noticing how there's no right side up in Zentangle. And when we're done, we're going to sign our artwork wherever you want to. And please post this on the Facebook page so we can see what you all did and share and see how different each one came out. I can't wait to see what you did. So there will be a designated Facebook posting on the Zentangle Facebook page. And in the comments, just upload a photo at the designated posting. You'll see it on there. It will say post your photos from ZenTen this week. And please, as always, give a thumbs up for the video. Whether you liked it or not, please do that for me. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day.